How's it going?
Please, I feel terrible for some reason. Thank you very much. Hi guys.
Hello.
How you doing? Very kooky.
Little Muppet.
Yeah. He's had it for a very long time. It's an aged.
No, he's right. I've had it for like 2 years.
That one was the baby one, and this is the old guy that's been around for a while.
I'm a tape recorder. I'm a tape recorder.
Einstein.
Yeah. You might put it more towards you guys.
Sorry, yeah, see now you've ruined it and the old man can't move itself.
Is that good?
Perfect. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
I always like asking actors this. What was the audition process like, especially for a well sought out series such as this one?
I just got distracted by those donut holes.
Please eat them. Please eat them. Eat them. No, I don't want them.
No, that's what happened in the audition room. He's answering the question.
I've already had 2 today, and that's my.
You have a limit? That's
for the year.
Yeah.
Well, they're here if you change your minds.
Yeah.
They're actually tempting you.
They are.
The audition process.
Especially for Marvel, because they're so secretive.
It's a lot. That was a weird thing. That was a trippy thing. I'd just come off a show that I thought I was promoting the second season for, Incorporated, and the night I landed, it was a Sunday. I landed on Sunday night, and we were talking about the second season. It was very much a go until it wasn't.
Thank you.
And so I sort of landed with no show, bang in the middle of pilot season. That's a crazy time, as we all know. But I went in and saw Matt in the array of all this madness, and no one else is allowed to read anything. So often you talk to your team, they have the same opinions that you have, and they care about the same things, and they have a great scope on what you like and don't. And not being able to connect with them on that, because you have to come in and read it personally and secretly, and then it's changing all the time, was a bit unnerving. But actually with Eclipse, I've always been vocal and not hidden it. There was an original idea on what the people wanted from Eclipse and what the network wanted, what the studio wanted. They didn't sync up. That person didn't quite connect. And I was very honest in walking in. I walked in a screen test with Brian Singer and Lawrence Donna and Matt, and said, I don't entirely know how to play this person, and I don't know if any of us do. And we found him together in the room a lot, and it was a really great time. There was obviously the history of who he was, but some things didn't sync up, and they were like, actually, we had an original idea and then didn't change it. So the log line and the dialogue were different, you know what I mean? And so all of a sudden it's like, this person can't say that. So it was an interesting experience.
For me, I'd worked with Matt Nix on Burn Notice. So pretty early on in the process of him developing this show, he talked to me about, I want to find a way to get you on here somehow. And I was like, yeah, I'm all for that, And so I was lucky to have Matt already, wanting me to be a part of the project. I still had to audition for Fox, I had to audition for Marvel, and luckily all that worked out, and here I am, yapping at you.
Which version was drawn out, by the way, or was it sort of like a mishmash?
Well, what it really was, it was a mishmash, and really it just we made a lot of changes, and it wasn't me. I mean, they were thinking of changing him anyway. I think it was just more, the process was a lot more workshoppy than it could have been. It wasn't set in stone because he's a new character, doesn't have a history in the comics. It was a lot more workshoppy than it could have been. That's as well. And so together we all sort of came up with it. They're still the bosses, and they still tell me what to do. And I just danced like a monkey, but it was great.
But your honesty worked out. I mean, just being upfront.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is sometimes you walk in, if you don't quite get an understanding of the character, you just give them the best you possibly like. But actually, sometimes honesty pays off because they're getting very middle of the way. Or just appease them and do what. Do you know what I mean? You give them a moot casting.
I kind of know what you mean. Well, like, because my character doesn't have a whole lot to do in the pilot in that first episode, so. As far as the scenes to do for the auditioning, there wasn't much to really grab onto. So I didn't go in there feeling like, oh yeah, I'm crushing this. And
I know who this person is.
Yeah, because I'm going, get down on the ground, freeze. So luckily, I'm so good looking they gave me the part anyway. It was my eyebrows.
It was the brows. Is that your favorite quality?
Yeah, just.
God, your brows. Yeah. I hope.
That's all I got.
Do your babies have?
Do you have insurance on that?
Yeah, J-Lo's butt, Coby Bell's eyebrows.
That's right. We have the same.
David Beckham's left foot. Yeah. Right.
So we didn't get to see much of your character in the pilot episode. Can you tell us?
Get to see more of him.
Except your eyebrows.
Yeah, except
you can't see past them.
Yeah, it's like
over the fence.
It's like this
from The Neighbor on Full Time, whatever that show.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about what we might expect to see, at least thematically, with his character? Are we going to see him meet up with your character at some point?
Yes.
Do the lines cross?
I was actually perfectly happy just to be the guy going freeze, get down. I kind of thought that was going to be my job on this show, but they go deep into this character pretty early on in the season. They do his whole backstory and, you know, what makes him tick and why he's doing what he's doing, and I think that's really interesting to have the, quote, bad guy to actually give him a personality, give him a sort of a soul, you know, show the audience that he's just a guy doing his job.
And give him justification, validation for his actions.
Yeah, and then, we do that too. They show why he's doing what he's doing, and I'm kind of going character by character. You know, I like in the second episode, I'm with Steve a lot, and I have some stuff with Emma in the third one, and then Emma and Sean in episode 5. It's so I kind of get to my work relationship, you know what I mean, with everybody.
There's some skirmishes. People are always brushing past each other, passing ships. So
but it's good stuff. The writers are giving us great stuff to do, and we're having fun doing it.
So the show is very much about family. Are we going to find out a bit about your family in these?
Yes, and that's all I will say. Yes,
I'm his son.
Darth Vader is my father.
I can't wait for that twist. I mean, the pilot had a lot of twists, but that'd be a great.
No, it gets twisty, man.
Yeah.
Right? This season gets twisted.
And actually, what's great is that we don't expect it because we are told nothing. So if we're getting excited too, I mean, we've talked about it, but after the first episode, a lot of what comes afterwards is the fallout from all these issues, trying to stabilize, trying to somehow take stock of what you have. He's getting people coming on to him being like, you need to get harder on these people, and we're trying to run even faster. We're trying to find the people that we've lost. So once we're trying to find that mold, then all of a sudden things really kick off, and we're in the middle of episode 8 filming wise, but we're getting scripts for episode 9, and the final 5, the whole show gets flipped on its head, and it changes the whole dynamic. It's very exciting. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
They just gave us the wrap-ups.
Yeah.
Wrap up.
One question. Okay.
No, she was saying, like, you guys are having so much to
What existing X-Men movie actors would you guys love to work alongside?
Sir Patrick Stewart.
There you go.
I mean, he's outstanding in Logan.
oh my gosh, in Logan.
He's outstanding. I mean, but they all are. Fassbender's a phenomenal. I mean, they're all phenomenal in their own work as well. So James McAvoy's outstanding.
Yep.
Hugh Jackman's wonderful.
Yep.
Jennifer Lawrence is great. Yeah, it's like all the dudes, all the bros.
All the bros. It's true. And I was actually in the theater watching Logan when I got the call telling me that I got this job.
Oh my God, that's a
good
great story.
And then Matt Nix went, it won't be as good as Logan though.
You know what, though? I gotta say, like, they don't, of all the X-Men movies and stuff, I'd say our show and the Logan vibe are kind of in the same.
They are in the same vein, that gritty.
On the same highway, at least.
Yeah, these people are bruising, these people bleed. They're not sort of infallible, omnipotent, powerful superheroes in suits. There's a lot more risk. There's a lot more danger.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Thank you guys.
Thank you.